Magnets are very interesting to me. What creates a magnet is inside the metal, you have an alignment of the electrons in what's called a magnetic domain, an aligned domain. The electrons become aligned and point in all the same direction, and they create up a north and a south pole. Uh, the magnetic field around that magnet has like a butterfly effect. You see that right here, there's a magnet here with a north and south pole. There's some iron filings that have been sprinkled around it, and you see them take on this butterfly pattern coming out of the North Pole and coming back into the South Pole. It's strongest at either one of the poles. If you're out here, there's not as much iron filings that have kind of situated themselves. You can see it's a weaker field further away from the magnet and out to the side. So the closer you get to either one of the poles, the stronger the magnetic field becomes. Now, you can create magnets, temporary magnets, by taking a regular permanent magnet, say like a pair of scissors, and if you drag the magnet along the scissors, you will align those electrons within it and create a temporary magnet. Temporary magnets can lose that magnetism relatively quickly. Or you can create what's called an electromagnet. Now, what happens with an electromagnet is you have a circuit here, and the electrons flow around what's called a solenoid. It's a coil of wire, and within that coil of wire, there's a relationship between magnetism and electricity. Each one of them can create the other. If I take electrons and move them around, they create a magnetic field in the middle of this coil of wire. And if you put a piece of iron in there, it becomes magnetized and you can pick things up. You can increase it by adding more coils to the wire, or if you put another battery in here, you can increase the strength of the magnet as well. We see it used today in things like up in Verbolten, up in Busch Gardens, on the roller coasters. They're magnetically driven. There's these large magnets along the track that when they electrify them, when they run electricity through them, they create a magnetic field which pushes on the car. It doesn't use the chain like in older roller coasters. They also use it like in to launch aircraft off of aircraft carriers now. So magnets, of course, opposites attract, and like poles repel. So if I put a North Pole next to this North Pole, they're going to repel as well. All right, so anything else we have here? Good. I think that'll do it.